U.S. has now ramped up Chinese tariffs to 104% in some cases, and China has retaliated to upwards of 85% on some U.S. imports. The Nasdaq was down almost 3% on this morning's lows, but as I speak to you right now, 2 of the 4 U.S. indexes are positive, possibly reflecting potential tariff deals with many of the U.S.'s closest allies. The Nasdaq is up close to 1%. The S&P is up 0.13%. The Russell, however, is down 0.89%, and the Dow is down 0.22%. Early this morning, the Hang Seng and the Shanghai Composite were both up. The VIX is falling, but it's still at 51.77, backing off from a high of almost 58. Minneapolis Fed President Neel Kashkari spoke this morning, stating that the Trump administration's sweeping tariffs had raised the bar for adjusting rates in either direction. Yesterday, San Francisco Fed President Mary Daly echoed a similar sentiment, emphasizing a cautious approach to monetary policy. All of this equals double-digit increases from the 5-year note yield out to the 30-year bond yield, a substantial rally in gold up 3.4%, silver up over 2%, copper is up 1.4%, while crude oil is down 5.3% right now, dropping below $57 a barrel on WTI. Later today, we get the FOMC minutes from the last rate meeting, and market participants will look for any reference to the approach to possible tariffs by the Fed, as they were not in place yet during the last meeting, but they had been talked about extensively. Tomorrow we get CPI in the U.S., which normally would be a massive market mover, but everything now is being viewed through the lens of tariffs, so you need to keep an eye on it, but not weigh it as heavily as you might have pre-trade war. Earnings today after the close, we have 3 companies with over $1 billion in market cap reporting earnings, and they are Constellation Brands, PriceSmart, and a discount chain out of Mexico called BB&B Foods. Tomorrow before the open, only 1 company with $1 billion in market cap reporting, and it is CarMax. In terms of data, later on today, we have a 10-year note auction and those FOMC minutes, and tonight we get Chinese CPI. Tomorrow, we have jobless claims, March CPI, a 30-year bond auction, and speeches from Fed Governor Michelle Bowman and Philly Fed President Patrick Harker.